Everyone, let's talk dogs. Rescued by Ruby is a Netflix production based on the true story of how a troublesome shelter dog who just couldn't find a home ended up finding her forever home and a career saving lives when Officer Daniel O'Neill found her in the local shelter and gave her a chance. Rescued by Ruby comes in at an easy hour and 30 minutes and feels like the right length for this particular film. Based on a true story, Rescued by Ruby is the story of Officer O'Neill, who is played by Grant Gustin, a familiar face among genre fans, especially if you enjoyed him as Barry Allen in the CW series The Flash. Facing the final year of his own eligibility to join or really qualify for the K9 training team at his local department, Officer O'Neill faces others' doubts about his own abilities due to his ADHD and his lack of a very expensive German Shepherd to train, something that his department can't afford. However, he doesn't give up. He has a history of turning problems into solutions and discovers Ruby in the local shelter and sees something in her that makes him take a chance on this rambunctious dog in the hope that she might be the answer to his dream of joining the K9 unit. Filmed during the pandemic, this film feels like a for the love type of project that the cast and crew just embraced. It's also a great example of how good a film can be when you have a strong script and a simple, compelling story with clear moments of conflict and their potential payoffs. You can't help but to root for both Officer O'Neill and Ruby, even during the moments when you think that the film might just take an unexpected turn. I am a sucker for a good dog movie, and Rescued by Ruby is a great dog movie for so many reasons. I highly recommend it. It is a powerful story about a dog who was on her last chance at the local shelter, an officer who was on his last chance to join the K9 unit, and really a whole community of people who gave them both a chance. It's a very positive feeling movie. If you are looking for a feel-good family film that will just brighten your day and make you happy that people like Officer O'Neill and dogs like Ruby actually exist, you cannot do better than Rescued by Ruby. There is another important side to this story which centers around living with a disability. As a person who grew up with ADHD and dyslexia, before anyone really talked about these issues or how to manage them, it was tough. I went through that myself, and I was really impressed by how the script took these disabilities that Officer O'Neill lived with all his life and turned his life skills that he acquired by living with ADHD into abilities that helped him to train Ruby. I had a similar experience in my life. And when I saw this experience being acknowledged and woven into Officer O'Neill's character and into Ruby's training, I know it sounds silly, but I kind of felt like crying. It was just so touching. It was so meaningful. This resonated so much for me, seeing ADHD turned into a positive experience in such a wonderful and dramatic way. It made me love this movie even more. If you end up watching Rescued by Ruby, let me know what you think. All right, let me know. Are you a sucker for a good dog movie too? If so, definitely tell me what dog films you are watching because I am looking for things to watch. So let me know your favorites because I'm going to be adding them to my list. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please do hit subscribe for more videos. You will make my day. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. I will see you again soon. In the meantime, happy viewing. All right. Bye-bye.